Welcome back to Chess with Rahul. We are back to King Pawn and Game series. Yes, there was a long gap of around 15 to 20 days, and the next video is here. Yes, of King and Pawn and Game series. We are continuing that, and you're learning endgame tactics. We are learning the fifth position of 100 endgames you must know of King and Pawn and Game. Without any further ado, let's start. Yes, we are here in the fifth position of king and pawn in the game of 100 end games. A player must know. In this position, yeah, this is similar to our key position and other positions that we learned so far. So, as our positions are our king and pawn games, where in every positions we need to see whether what will happen if it's whites and what will happen if it is blacks. That is the true motive of learning the king pawn in the game. And by seeing that positions, you can understand zigzags and other main motives and distant opposition, direct opposition, and most of things. Yes, that's big. So in this position, what if it's white's turn? White's turn is many ways to win, not by pushing the pawn. We already learned that by pushing the pawn, you're giving opponent chance to make a draw by king to b7, and that's a draw. We already learned this. Uh, So the way there is many ways that there are two moves that wins the game. One is b6 and one is c5. c6 both wins the game. This is opposition that is direct. When he set ships, we outflank. When king comes here, we set the red carpet and we win the game. That's how we win the game. But how c6 is winning? We already learned that uh, whenever our pawn is behind the king, when our king reaches sixth rank before the pawn, so we have a access of winning the game anyway. Because in this position, we can reach the key position on whites on opponent's turn, not our turn on operation, which is winning for us. Pawn push, king has to get out, and we get in, and we promote, and we checkmate our opponent. Yes, there's a simple puzzle. White to implement into. I'm going to ask her. Queen to b3, king comes back, and checkmate. So, so in this position, king b6 and king c6 both wins the game. This is opposition outflanking side steps and making the red carpet. And this one, the same thing, we're reaching the key position. And yeah, maybe there are some tricks of your opponent to try, but it's simple king c7 and again the same thing will come, red carpet will come and we can easily win the game. And going back to this one, where is the fifth position, same position on black's turn, what will happen? In fifth position or this position on black's turn is very, very easy, which is king to c7 and black can make a draw with the correct play, which is to do progress. You can't just bring a king back and forth. You should move front and push the pawn. That is a very important point. So after that, we already know how to make a draw with the key positions or with one pawn when the pawn is side by side with the king or pushed front. So you just need to stay in the line of promotion wherever he plays, up and down, and whenever he comes side by side with the pawn, you take opposition. That's how you make a draw. Uh, and yes, we know that. And thus you make a draw, and this is a stalemate, which is I'm quite known for, quite famous for making stalemates. Okay, so this opponent game, yeah, this is fifth position. This is how you win, and this is how you make a draw. So be careful with the king and pawn games. One move can end up in the fatal victories or fatal draws. I mean, you are winning a game and you mess up and you make a draw. This is very bad. And you are making a draw. And sorry, you were making a draw and you blundered a one move and you just lost the game. So some fatal mistakes in end games, in one pawn end games, and there are some other pawn end games as well. So yeah, so that's it for this video. I hope you learned this fifth position that I just showed you. These videos are very very short. I just don't want you waste your time and learn something which is good and better. And yeah, that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.